Congratulate you for the wonderful victory that you had at the election 10 days ago, getting your environmental community rights passed. That's a wonderful victory, and it's a landmark, and we congratulate you for it. I'm going to be using some military terminology here. I apologize for those of you that might be offended by that, but we are under assault. We are under attack by invaders from Texas, from Oklahoma, from Kansas.
Criminals!
From the Bohemian Grove!
And as you know, the Range Resources and Chesapeake and Darko and the others are not going to be satisfied until they have all of the gas rights in Pennsylvania. Many of you know this, but I was really startled when I learned the statistic that the gas industry has quietly, over a number of years, been buying up gas rights to the point where they own over 25% of the gas rights across the acres in Pennsylvania. That is, there's 25% of Pennsylvania, the gas rights are already owned by the gas industry. And this happened when most of us didn't realize it was happening. That was the advanced force that infiltrated us. We are under attack by the invaders, including Exxon Mobil too. They've recently disclosed that they are engaging in psyops or psychological operations with ex-military personnel who have infiltrated our communities to try to influence the decisions locally and try to create false images of environmental sustainability with natural gas. And of course, that's bogus. But they are encouraging us, they are encouraging these communities to consider them as the saviors for their economy, when in fact, if you go across the northern tier, you see that they're doing what the coal industry did 100 years ago, and they're raping the land, and we're going to be stuck paying the bill after they're gone.
That's right.
Yes.
You probably heard that they consider us insurgents, and in fact, Andarko has encouraged all the other gas companies to download the counterinsurgency manual, the military counterinsurgency manual, and use those techniques against the people in the communities that they're invading. This is a travesty, and the public needs to know that they are considered the enemy by the outside invaders. Our local communities are under assault, and you took a stand here at State College and passed your Environmental Rights Amendment, and that was But we can't, we have to fight this war to protect our communities on a variety of fronts. It's important to do what you did here in grassroots organizing in State College. It's important to fight the fight in the state capitals and at the regional level. Some good news on the regional level that we just learned about overnight is that the Delaware River Basin Commission, who was scheduled to vote to lift their moratorium in the Delaware Basin, has canceled their meeting for Monday. And the word is that the 5 commissioners are made up of the 4 governors of the Delaware River Basin and the federal government. 2 of the commissioners, the governor of New York and the governor of Delaware, would vote no to lift the moratorium, which means the spotlight shifts to the federal government representative, the Obama administration representative, through the Army Corps of Engineers. We know how Tom Corbett is likely to vote. We know how Christie is likely to vote from New Jersey. So now the spotlight shifts to the Obama administration. Are they going to vote to lift the moratorium? The DRBC has canceled their meeting. The rally is going to continue to go forward for those who that plan to travel to Trenton on Monday. They're going to be rallying at the location they had planned to at 11 o'clock instead of starting at 7:30 because the meeting has been canceled. But if you can make it to that, please do so.
And then you talked to me about email complaints and stuff in that rally.
Right. And we also have to fight this fight at the federal level, local level, state level, federal level, in both the regulatory arena and the legislative arena. But we have an awful lot of opposition. And there's no one silver bullet to stop all of this. In fact, as you make progress here at State College and establish your beachhead, at the state level, the frackers are trying to basically overrule you. Legislation that just passed the state Senate, Senate Bill 1100, and State House, House Bill 1950, haven't been finalized yet, but they've passed those houses in different forms. But both of those bills, if they pass finally, would basically preempt local bans and create an opportunity for the Attorney General to overrule local ordinances.
Don't tread on me.
And you have to find out how your local legislators voted on those bills. House Bill 1950 passed by 107 to 76 through all sorts of procedural manipulations by the conservative Republican leadership, and the vote was mostly party line. Senate Bill 1100 passed by 29-20, again mostly on party line, and also through procedural shenanigans by the Republican leadership. You need to find out how your local legislator voted and then let him and her know what you think about that, because they have another chance to vote on this issue before mid-December, so you need to do this within the next week or so. Speak up to them, write letters to the editor, hold demonstrations, rallies, go to their meeting, go to their offices, and let them know how you feel. We have a chance to stop this one more time. But this is a Hail Mary pass that they're throwing to try to overrule what you did here at State College before it grows any further. We have to tell them no. Now, they basically, we have a series of tactical victories, but the war is going to continue for quite a while, and we can't expect to win all of the back-to battles. What we need to do next year, and Nathan talked about calling out outside the lines, the one thing you need to do is to make next year's elections a referendum on fracking in Pennsylvania and across the country. Every elected official who's up for office needs to answer on how they stand on fracking in Pennsylvania. Every incumbent Republican, every incumbent Democrat, every challenger needs to tell you how they will vote on these issues. Don't let them off the hook. Go to every political rally. Go to every town meeting. Send letters to the editor. Ask them questions. Force them to publicly disclose how much they plan, what they plan to do, and look at their campaign contributions, because that information is powerful when you can get access to it. We need to make next year a referendum on fracking across the country, and we've got to turn the frackers out of office. Thank you very much.